Hello everybody, Houston here for another Dow Jones update. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before jumping into the charts, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well. And let's go. Okay, so let's take a look here on the monthly chart first. Always the bigger picture first. And what I'm going to show you, if you didn't saw my previous update for Dow Jones, let's first take a look on the key levels that we were expecting for. Actually, still expecting. So this one right here, as you can see, it's a straight 50% decline, which is aligned with down theory. Okay, 50% correction. And the level we are looking here, the first one, 14, 840, 840. Okay, fantastic. And now, let me add a note here. Okay, let's go. So I have two scenarios in mind. Okay, the first one is this is the if I'm not wrong, this one here was 38%. Yes. So let's add this one as well with a red line. 11 to 3, 354. Oops. Where are you? Just a second, let me see what's wrong. 354. I'm missing a number. Yes. So this one is wrong. Just a second. What is going on? Okay, so this is the first one. Oh, I was looking to the wrong number. Okay, so 38% for this guy right here. I will take notes here. Just 1 second, please. For the first. Okay, so a possible scenario for a two-step with a breach is this. The first one, 38%, not enough in my opinion, okay? A 50% decline would be even more bullish, would be healthy for later bullish continuation, okay? So the scenario we may have in mind is this. So we had the first decline, and this is the dead cat's bounce, which is also, let me show you. Let's go from, first we go from week to week and then from body to body, just for you guys to have an idea. I talked about this scenario before. I highlighted this level right here, 26,662, and it would be a key level, and indeed it was. So we end up with a strong rejection in a very, very bearish candle. Okay, that's a lot of rejection. And yeah, not the best scenario for the bulls, or even the late bulls or eternal bulls, whatever. And let's go now from body to body, just for another perspective, because it can change in lower time frames. Okay, again. So rejected from 780 all the way bearish, and now the scenario we have to look for is this: closing below 25,532, in my opinion, can be the like a second confirmation or the trigger. Okay, it's going to be all the way bearish in my humble opinion. And now let's take a closer look for our targets. Just 1 second, please. Uh, so if we end up with another correction, which I strongly believe is going to happen, so the next one for the previous 50% is going to be a 46% decline, okay, which would be amazing because we will end up with the first bridge, I mean the second bridge, first one, second one, and a 31, okay, because it's going to be a lower low, which is bullish in my opinion. And also another scenario, let's take a quick look here. So as you guys can see, we have another possible scenario. This one is somewhat brutal. 1 second. Yeah. Dot black. Okay. So this one is a 50 from the last high. So the first one didn't play it out. We end up with a 38% decline. But we have to address this level here. It's a key level. And so the second one is a straight 50% correction from the previous high. Okay, the high on this month of June. So and also we have another key level. This one will go straight from the whole chart. Just a second. Uh, 17 711. Yeah, perfect. So this when it comes down to this point, I'm not 100% sure, okay, because it is possible to make this small bridge and then keep going, or even a fake out at this level because it's very significant. And then we go up again. But the problem, in my opinion, here is this. Just one more second. Let's address external forces events. Yeah, so this line here represents the elections in the United States, okay? So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4.5 months before the elections. And so we know that the United States economy is based on stocks, okay? This is nothing new. But do we have enough room for a flash crash? Yes, we have. It could be like 2 or 3 months. Also, there is another thing here, which is another key event. I need the golden for this one. Yeah. So, folks, the golden bar, it's the autumn, which is the harvest season, okay? And if by any means, we keep going higher through the autumn, is going to be a trigger for a down move, okay? It's a multiple if scenario, okay? I'm just acknowledging because it's close, so it's relevant. And so the other side for this perspective is this one, or high. Let's say we are going to 14, okay? Just for the sake of this example, can be 13, doesn't matter, but let's go for the first one. So we have room for a flash crash, which would be, in my opinion, would be fantastic, okay? Because we would have all the correction that we needed in time, because we know For example, if Trump win the elections, the stocks are going to skyrocket again. Okay, and so we have multiple scenarios here that we have to watch for, and so just for you guys to have an idea, let me use another line here. Just one more second. This one stands for the summer, which is right here. And so as you guys can see, the tail won't appear, but just for you guys to understand, we made the bottom by, I need the green for this one. Hold on. Okay, perfect. So we made the bottom on the previous, just a little before the spring. I call this one out as well. And right after, before the spring, a few days before, and after the spring, we still had bullish activity, which is very common in the markets. And right now we are at the summer pivot, okay? And we have all the clues to believe this is it for Dow Jones. Very bearish candle, loss of momentum, and also with enough room for a flash crash or even a moderate crash. I don't know how this could play out, but it would be something like this maybe, and the markets start to recover on May. Not sure, but I'm going for a flash crash because it makes much more sense, and we know there is no room for bear markets in the US economy. Okay, we know this is by a fact, not my opinion at all. So folks, let's take a look on the lower time frames. Oh, there's another thing here that I have to highlight. That is 208657. Yeah. So as you guys can see, back in the day, I also called for this level right here, was spot on. And as you guys can see, we end up rejected, big hammer, followed by 121% attack, followed by another rejection, which was the marginal higher high right here. And interesting thing here, believe or not, we can talk about this scenario in the coming months. The next target for Dow Jones, it's 46368. And so this target is for later bullish continuation, okay? Which means I hope, I expect we are going down, and then we will just make our way up just like we did it in the past to 2080. 463,680. And don't take the time frame as an example, okay? I'm just showing you how this can play out. It is true that I have a target for let me see here. What is my target? Where is my target? Okay, just one more second. Okay, so this is my target to leave the market, and it's somewhat close. Okay, this is to 2025. Okay, so if we take this scenario as true, flash crash, elections, Trump elected, let's keep going, bang 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 bang, non-stop, it is possible to make another high at this key level, or at least something like this. Okay, just as close as possible, because it's a magnet level. Okay, and again, check your numbers, do your research. If you find the same levels, we can talk about it. Otherwise, we wait and then we talk about this again. Because, folks, back in the day, for example, let's take 2008, 7 and 8. Back in the day here, the top 5% traders and investors, they knew that we would make target here. Okay, they knew it. No news. So they keep buying all the way up because they knew where we were going to. Okay, and now I'm showing to you where we are heading to. Okay, so we have targets for the way up, possible targets for the way down, and then it's going to be, in my humble opinion, the last train, the last opportunity before 2030. Okay, that's another key event in human history. So yeah, let's take a quick look, because there's another thing that I want to show you. Sorry, let's go for the weekly first. Just 1 second, please. Okay, so as you guys can see, we had this bad candle here with almost 100% bridge. By effect, we had more than 100% breach, as you guys can see. But then the bulls tried to make their way up again, end up rejected, 50% plus rejection, which is all the way bad. Now let's take a quick look on the 3 days. So small hammer plus the gap that I talked before, and let's take a closer look. A lot of bearish activity after the inside bar. Daily. Yeah, so let's go straight to the 4 hours, which is going interesting. So this gap here, so this gap right here, in my humble opinion, it's a bull trap. Okay, because the late bulls saw this as a last opportunity to make some profits. Okay, it would still end up in a lower high, which would be even more bearish. But if this scenario is true, they may still try to look for another continuation, but very unlikely to play out, in my humble opinion, because at this point the smart money already starts to take profits. Okay, and I don't expect they will stop right now. There is another thing here, let me show you. Let's go closer. Okay, so as you guys can see, we end up rejected from the golden, which is very bearish for this scenario. And why? This kind of setup, rejections at the golden, it's like bearish setup. Okay, so something like this would follow. As you guys can see, so something like this. Okay, it's not the best example, but you guys got the point. That's how the price and also Dow Jones may start to behave from here. Okay, again, it is true that we need more technical evidence. We still don't have 100%, but we are very, very close, and maybe we can see a Blood Monday, okay, or somewhat a Black Monday. So yeah, guys, this is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this analysis can help you in the way you look at the charts. You may improve your trading abilities. And yeah, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. Stay tuned as well. I will see you guys soon. Thank you.